It surprises people to be amongst the forest, even though it's called the Forest Theater. We have the moths, we have the moon, and in some nights you get fog rolling through the stage, and that adds to the elements. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's going to be memorable. It's going to be magical when the stars come out.
As an actor, when you're on that stage, you can feel the creative juices that are in the air, that have been in this air for over 100 years. And you can really feel it. The Forest Theater is world famous. In its heyday, there were more world premieres here and in Carmel going on than in New York. For this magical time, there were hundreds of new plays being written specifically for this stage.
When I was 19 years old, I performed in Jesus Christ Superstar here, and the setting was magical to begin with, but it was also my first lead role. It left a lot of forever memories in my heart, and for it to be here was wonderful.
It's just one of the most beautiful, unique, creative atmospheres that as an artist or an audience member you could ever come across because of the environment, the fires on either side, and often it's period pieces or costume pieces that are on the stage. It really feels like you're stepping back in time.
Carmel attracts artists because of the scenery, because of the inspiration from the ocean and the sea life and the mountains. This is a bohemian area to begin with, and it just continues to do that. And Big Sur being so close with the history of Henry Miller and the history of artists and poets convening there, as well as Pacific Grove and Carmel, there's no other place that inspires like this outdoor environment of the peninsula.
Here we are at the Golden Bough Playhouse, the second of its name. The original Golden Bough was like the toast of the town, world famous, architectural wonder, had hundreds of premieres, plays, movies, concerts. You know, this dream of wouldn't it be wonderful if this was a live theater again? The fact that now, 30, 40 years later, it's actually happening. A fruition for me of a lifelong work, of a lifelong devotion to Carmel and theater and the theater community. Theater in particular speaks to people the way no other art form can. Painting has to be interpreted, but when actors are on stage speaking the language we speak and addressing issues that we face and showing us to be ourselves, either the best part of ourselves or the worst part of ourselves, there's no interpretation required. The Golden Bough, next to the Forest Theater and alongside Sunset Center, the three of them just complement each other perfectly. So between those three, I think we really have like a walking performing arts center here.